So drop those names and explain what those are about.
uh, well, I can tell you one of them. The Alabama
Okay.
Wild Man. That was a Jerry Reed song,
Okay. Jerry
and
Reed.
That's where I've
Nice.
heard that.
my dad used that as a CB handle, you
Oh.
know. And he quit being a honky tonker, became a preacher, and then he died. And so I figured the Alabama Wild Man needed to live on, so I picked up the name.
Right on.
Now, ButNut Jones is a whole different story.
Okay, so let's talk
I
about
like
that
that
one.
one.
That involves a tattoo. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yeah,
Absolutely, man.
Okay.
I have
that's
like
why we're
14
here.
tattoos, brother.
I've got an inguinal hernia. You know what that
Okay.
is?
It
Do
sounds
not.
painful.
That's one of the lower ones where it tears. It's got a hole in your wall, intestine walls down there, and it'll
Ouch.
it'll let your guts go down into your tooth pouch.
Oh
Oh.
no,
Oh. Oh, that's
that
not a
And
has
good.
to hurt like hell.
and so
That's not a
mine's
good
on the
day.
left hand. Mine's on the
Okay.
left hand side, and
Okay.
so it went down in there, and the left side of my pouch was hurting really bad. So
Yeah.
I walked in the VFW club and I got me a beer and I said, y'all ever watched Major Payne? You want to get that
Oh,
pain, boy? Stick out your finger
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
break it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I said, I'm gonna go home and tattoo a dollar sign on the right hand side so I forget about the left hand side. And this guy at the bar says, you ain't man enough. And I said, you got $100 bill that says I ain't? And he pulled out $100 bill and I told Pam, the wait bartender, I said, you hold on to that. I'll be back. So I went to the shed, got out my tattoo gun, and set up the camera, and I got me a dollar sign on the right hand side of the two pouch.
you
Right
did
on.
it yourself?
Yeah. So
That's badass.
I went back up to the bar and showed them the film. One of them wanted to see it, so I showed them. But I got my $100, and I was gonna be cool. I said, "Now you can call me Big Chief Moneybags." And this girl said, "I'm gonna call you Bucknut." And I said, "Oh no."
But
So
no,
it's
buck
ButNut
nut.
Jones to you.
Now, see, that's the name of an album, man, right there. Bucknut Jones.
You're damn right it is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Well,
actually a great band name,
I use
ButNut Jones.
I use that name when I'm bad, and I'm Duane Parker when I'm good, and I'm ButNut Jones when I sing like the midget stripper song and all that stuff.
Oh,
You know.
dude, another great name for a band, 13 Naked Midgets. And Mike, remember the name I had, Ninth and Ash? Like I wanted to name a band Ninth and Ash. Remember that?
I do.
Okay, there's a fucking band in Arizona now called Ninth and Ash.
Scott hated it.
They
That's the
finally,
only reason it
finally,
never happened.
finally, somebody came up and like, yep. Well, that's a spot in Tempe in Arizona, Dwayne, where it's a restaurant that's been there forever. That's supposed to be haunted. It's off Ninth and Ash, and I was like, oh, that would be a cool name for a band.
That was
think
the
so.
first name that you brought, which I
Yeah.
never had a problem with it.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, but Nemesis was better.
Nemesis was better, but ButNut Jones might take the
ButNut
cake.
Jones, yeah. That's a whole new level right there, man.
Well,
I think that should be your alter ego band, Dwayne.
It
Like,
is.
Put your rebel. Okay, all
It
right,
is.
That's awesome.
To explain that, when I'm being a public person, I'm Duane Parker. But when I'm ButNut
Right.
Jones, I can sing songs like "I got my thumb stuck in a midget, woke up the trailer park." I can do all kinds of stuff under that name, and it don't.
You and Chris would have so much fun writing lyrics. You have no idea. Because he has no filter either.
Oh, I have no filter. I had none. Life's too short for a filter, man.
I know, but I would love to hear those songs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm supposed to be coming toward Arizona sometime soon.
Yeah.
I got a song. I think my truck's on crack, and the Arizona Sun will dance to a video with me.
Oh shit, my truck's on crack.
I'm so glad this guy came back.
I know, right? We're gonna name this podcast Duane Parker. My truck's on crack.
Damn right we are.
That's it.
We're all gonna get famous together, Dwayne.
Oh,
I like
shit.
that title. We're using it.
I had an old
so
boy
how-
that worked.